Hey, let's go extend this plate down this way. Hmm. Man, I don't know if I should have streamed now. It's sleepy. Should have gone off to play Elden Ring. Conniptions. Let's work on the brow and the eye area, then spread out from there. So I do want to have like a feathered look. So you have like a half dragon, half human chimera, furry, scaly creature. I feel like I should add in like brows or something. But I'm not so sure about that. Oh yeah, we need to solve how this visor goes up and down, if it even does. Forgot about that. So we could have it. We could have the hinge at the very top, like a collapse visor. Hey, Crawler. How's it been, Zeth? Good. I had a very productive day. Just been work and streaming. I did play like an hour and a half of Elden Ring. That's basically my life. Work in Elden Ring. I have to go take my dog has like a little like a lump on his abdomen. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a sebaceous cyst. So it's like one of those. It's basically like a massive acne, but I gotta go check it out at the vet tomorrow just to make sure it's not anything serious. It shouldn't be anything serious. He's still a puppy, so I doubt like cancer actually grows at that age. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's got to be a sebaceous cyst. It'll probably go away on its own, honestly. But yeah, just gotta double check. But yeah, hopefully, um, for this stream, I'm hoping we can get most of the helmet done, and then tomorrow we can really start putting the final touches on the armor. My dog had a worrying lump on him, and the vet just says he was a lumpy dog. Yeah, yeah. Always good to check. I mean, yeah, my puppy is like super energetic. He's been eating well. Nothing's really wrong with him behaviorally, so I'm pretty sure it's nothing serious. Like if he is acting sluggish or not himself or like pooping in the wrong place or something, I'd be more concerned. How's it going with you guys? How's life? What have you guys been up to? Let's go divide this one just so I can get. Hmm. Grab that. Wow, there's a lot of weird uh, triangles on the edge here. Don't know why. Made a ton of progress? Yeah. It's been average but steady progress. Like it's not fast progress, but I'm like every day if you keep it up on a single project, it'll get done eventually. Kind of want like a very slight brow here. Very slight impression of a brow. Um, so to do that, I guess I'll grab this bit. I think this area needs to be polygrouped. And then that means this also should be polygrouped. I like polygroups because they kind of limit me. If I didn't have like polygroups and like if I didn't just like group by polygons like this, it's just like a massive blank canvas. I wouldn't really know what to add. So that's what I do when I'm not sure of what I should include in a piece of artwork. You're good? Good to hear it. Actually, you know, the way it is already, that's actually pretty good. What if we just like mask that and then moved it up a bit? I want something like that, like super faint, but still there. Just to accentuate the eyes a little bit more. Let's get masked by group. Same here. Hmm. Maybe we shouldn't have brows. I don't know. Okay, let's go grab that. Yeah, normally I don't stream at this time anymore. I've been changing my schedule around. I usually stream in the mornings now for me. So mornings would probably be uh night for people in the US. And then it'd be like people would be still sleeping in the UK. Okay, let's forget about the brow idea. Maybe we can do that once I start using the tablet. I can go add in some sort of detail like that. But for now, let's not do that. We could just keep it really. Okay, so we need flutes, right? There are areas here that have flutes, so I would like to extend the flutes into the helmet. So the first priority here is to establish flute lines. And flute lines go radiating out that way, and then flute lines usually go down the middle here. Make a duplicate. We might need to retopologize this again once we add in the flute lines. Hmm. Well, if we just clip curve this. Hmm. When does this need to be done? I think October 3rd. Pretty sure it's October 3rd. I think I have like, what is it? Let me go check. So I have like 19 days left. Well, more like 18 days. You still need to yeah, I still need to retopo this. It shouldn't take too long. I designed this in, like this model here will be super easy to retopo because I've done a lot of retopo. So I know how to design high poly models that are easy to retopo. Yeah, it's always when designing your high poly mesh, it's always good to keep in mind what the low poly will look like and where you're gonna put all the polygons and yeah, just like make it easier on yourself in the future. So let's stitch this over. Now let's not do that. Flutes here and then flutes. Oh, we could do flutes like going down the horns and then down the sides here. That would be really interesting. I've never really done anything like that. And the geometry is basically already there for something like that. So if we grab this, I've never done a retopo before. It's not too hard, really. It's really not that bad. It is time consuming though, so you do need to plan ahead and make sure that you have enough time to. Well, it's not actually that time consuming either. I would say like making the high poly is so much more time consuming, but it's like tedious. It's tedious work. Most people don't like doing retopo, which is understandable. I don't blame them. Let's go turn this into um hmm. What does it look like if I do that? That does look a bit better. Makes the Yeah, it makes it look less wide. And then we'll just like add in some. I'm gonna retopo this. Like, let's. I'm gonna do some retopology on the mask here. For the high poly. So we'll do that, and then there's another flute there. Basically, I'll give him like wings on the helmet, a winged helmet. I do like my winged helmets. And then that'll like obviously continue down this way. I'll just leave some indicators for myself that the retopology should go this way and out. And then same up here for these spikes. These spikes will also be wings. So we'll add in the requisite topology like that. Just do some really rough sketching out, and then we'll clean up the geometry in Modo. Winged helmet. Is that what I said? I said winged. It's late. It's late and I'm tired. Also, I'm gonna stream in the morning too. So, man, I really should have spent this time to play Elden Ring. Oh well. No, I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't. If I have, if I have any chance of winning this competition, and like winning the sense of pride and accomplishment that comes with, um, I can't play a whole lot of Elden Ring until I get this done. But man, I really want to. No, you didn't. I'm just fucking around. Okay, okay. Good. You focus on your work. Yeah, 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 definitely. Like this is so much more important right now. I just realized like one of the I think one of the judges they work at like ILM, Industrial Light and Magic, like the guys who work on Star Wars and stuff. Maybe they can hire me for the next Mandalorian show. I'll make some armor for that. That'd be awesome. That would be pretty sick. Imagine Mando in like full gothic harness, but like sci-fi Jedi. No, well, not Jedi. He's not a Jedi, right? He's a yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I had some drinks with people that work there. Oh shit, that's awesome. I watch Adam Savage a lot. I think he used to work there. Pretty sure he used to work there. Like I watch his YouTube channel a lot. Well, I used to, not recently. I don't know why. Let's go tighten up the helmet bit here. Just a bit. And then pull this out this way. Yeah, that looks good. He needs more room for his jaw. You know, like when he clamps down on something, like someone's arm, and just like rips it off. You know, uh, he needs that room to actually fit an arm in here. Like shake people to pieces. The city I live in has one of their 3D offices. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. I think the closest I ever got to like well-known studios is I actually got a tour of Pixar. Uh, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like Pixar Studios in they're in Emeryville, I think. I actually used to live really close to Pixar Studios. It's very cool, but their art style isn't really the same as the stuff I make. Ooh, Dune. I love Dune. The costumes in Dune are so good. Like props to the costumers. Like they remind me of stuff out of like Morrowind, and that's like totally right up my alley. It's like Morrowind is one of my all-time favorite games. We'll add some wings here too. Make this helmet really ornate. It's like sci-fi Morrowind. There should be another Dune movie. I mean, they have the actors now. They've established a lot of the lore. There's definitely gotta be another Dune movie. Like the ending of the first one left ended on a cliffhanger, right? And also like the original movies, they kept going on after that point. Yeah, yeah. There's gonna be part two for sure. Okay, let's not. We gotta watch out how far we extend these feathers. I don't want them to extend all the way into the crevice here, because it's gonna be bad for root topology, and also, well, in real life, if you have like a bunch of cutouts like this and like a stress point, like this would be considered a stress point in metal and like IRL armor forging. This bit here, that'd be a stress point where it's more liable to crack. And I think cracking is actually I think that's one of the biggest dangers to your suit of armor, like cracking at the stress points. especially if your armor is not tempered well. Or like, yeah, it's just gonna fall apart. It's from personal experience. We'll just say that. Here, be an expert in all things armor. I used to do like a bunch of like hammering and stuff. Like I hammered metal until it basically fell apart before. I'm like, oops, oopsies. Yeah, I didn't actually know a lot back then. I was very ignorant in the ways of metallurgy. I still am, honestly. There's still so much to learn in terms of IRL armor smithing. Okay, that looks pretty good. I do want some more teeth though, or like some metal teeth. It's kind of like turn these. Actually, what would it actually even look like if we did that? I don't know. I don't know if that actually looks good. We might want to keep it like smooth. Yeah, we might keep this area kind of smooth. It already looks really good, which is a problem when trying to improve a design. That's already pretty good. Maybe we can rotate the tooth out like that. Something like that. There we go. It's getting there. And then this bit here, this bit, yeah, let's do that. I have a very real question for you. How well do you think Houdini would handle automating the retopo for this? I've never used Houdini, so I wouldn't know, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I am ignorant in the ways of Houdini. I thought Houdini is like more of a, like, is it like more of a VFX um, software? I I could be completely off. Like I probably am wrong about that. Just gonna put this out there. His headpiece is starting to look very cat-like. Yeah, it is very cat-like, isn't it? Pretty catty. It's like a saber-toothed tiger. Let's go curve the fang here. We gotta work on this fang. This fang is very cool, but it's also very unrefined. Um, Whoa, what the heck am I doing? Uh, so I've heard like a lot of people really like Houdini, um, but yeah, I just don't have any experience with it whatsoever. Like I think the farthest I've gotten in Houdini is I googled Houdini and I looked at their website. That's as far as I've gotten in Houdini. Um, so yeah, I don't know. But like geometry in here. We do have, for like ZBrush stuff, there's already like Z remesher. So you can do like some automatic retopology. It's just not like game ready retopology. And also like Z remesher does have its limits too. It can't like uh, retopologize really complex stuff. Uh, like not all the time, sometimes, but not all the time. So part of this challenge, part of the Dragon's Rise challenge is that the character has to like tell a story. It has to like tell a story of the universe and the travels that it's been in. So I am planning on adding a lot of other stuff to this guy. Uh, but the deadline is also arriving pretty quickly. So um, yeah, I gotta be clever with what I add. I think like I used to do a lot of traveling before, and what I carried with me was basically my clothing and my laptop. That's all I needed. For this guy, I have to think about like what he carries on his journeys, or if does he even journey? Does he is he an adventurer, or is he just some kind of like Praetorian guard who stands watch over something? So, uh, yeah, I'm thinking he might be the latter. I'm pretty sure he's like in some sort of crazy awesome, like he'd be like a guard in Leandel, the Leandel City, and just like or some like the equivalent of that in uh in Dungeons and Dragons lore. Just because like armor of this grade is also fairly high maintenance. You can't really maintain this kind of armor without a lot of money and a lot of like servants to maintain it for you. That said, I could like make this armor like super rusty and like damaged, um, and that would tell a story. It has polymodeling, sculpting, raking. Wow, it has everything, doesn't it? That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I know a lot of people like Houdini. I just haven't tried it before. Like so far, like all of my needs are kind of met in terms of high poly modeling. So I just have ZBrush and then very simple. Well, not simple, but very lightweight and very I'd say convenient moto that has like everything I need already. So I don't know. I just haven't been motivated to look outside of the little hole that I live in, which can be dangerous, of course. Like as a digital artist, you always have to be on the lookout for new tech and if it can be incorporated into your I hate the word pipeline. But yeah, if it can be incorporated into your like workflow or pipeline, wherever. I don't know why I hate the word pipeline. It just sounds so it sounds so pipeline. It sounds like a word that like some really high up executives have made. Like, yeah, these digital slaves of ours will follow the pipeline, you know. That's why I don't like the word. It just sounds so corporate to me. But yeah, it is a useful word. Okay, I think we are almost ready for the retopo. Oh, so it's like, so Houdini is like, shit, what's it called? Good at everything, but, well, not, something of everything, but master of none. It's that thing, right? I forget the saying. The saying has left my mind because it is 2 a.m. in Malaysia. Uh, it automates things. Oh, that's useful. Automation's always very nice. Okay, well, since I have this top part basically good for like the silhouette, I really like the silhouette. I think the silhouette is in a good place now. Um, but I do want to do the jaw, and then I also want to figure out what is in the centerpiece area here. Like, do we add in like more feathery like details like along the ridge here and stuff like that? I think that's the best way to do it. Like, it just goes down like that, and then yeah, and then we have like some details out here too, that or something like that. Although I don't want to make it super busy, but yeah, basically something like that, and then it just goes. It's a really bad example, but yeah. And I'm trying to figure out how do I do that in the most efficient way possible. And I think we retopo this, and then we go over this area with just like a standard brush. And I actually bust out the tablet and just draw over everything. I think that's really the way to do it. Other than that, I could use insert meshes, but to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of this method. Um, it does add in a ton of detail really quickly, and but it doesn't look amazing. It takes work uh, to get it to look right as well. Yeah, I think I might just do the retopo, and then I'll go over it with a brush and just do the artsy fartsy thing that I've always done. All right, part is done. I gotta stop tinkering with it, or else I'm gonna get carried away, and then just waste a bunch of time. Um, yeah, let's go do the jaw. I built a tool in it that allows me to build 1,000 blades of unique grass. Holy cow! And use them to create 1,000 clumps of grass. Wow, that's a lot of grass. Oh, so sorry, excuse me. That was totally uncalled for on stream. It's like burping in everyone's ears. Let's go subdivide this. Whoa. Wait, why is symmetry off? This will be a tooth here. This will also be a tooth. So there's going to be one here. We'll move this one forward a little bit. One here, one there. That's so much grass. Imagine if you contracted out an artist to make you like 1,000 blades of grass. You're like, yes, I choose this one here. And then the artist is like, but sir, what about all these other pieces of grass? You don't like them? They're very good pieces of grass. That'd be so sad. Oh my god. Imagine being a freelancer that just makes grass every day. That actually might be pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Like you do like you freelance make grass during your day job, right? So it's like really boring, but you know what to do, and people love your work. Like you're known as the grass guy, uh, and then you can just like do other stuff in your free time, like build like a epic suit of armor or play Elden Ring. What the heck? Each blade is like 6K polys. That's like going. So that's like going from the the practical range, right? Like you want to generate grass to make like to make something like a game or something or like a diorama. That's like going from that to just like, oh yeah, I'm generating grass because I love generating grass. Just doing tech for the love of tech. Well, the idea is that you bake them onto a plane. Yeah, you I gotta do that with this thing, with this armor. Still a lot to do. Jeez, jeez, so much stuff to do. I've made grass before, but only like 7 variations. I was like, yep, they're all good. Good to go. Game made. I bet Notch is like, yep, first try. One block of grass, good, good as any block of grass. Now to duplicate this block of grass billions of times over. I want to add feathers here too. So like, mm, actually, mm, how to add feathers? Ah, oh, oh. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to add a hinge. I have to add a connection point for the hinge on the outside bit here. How do I do that? How would I add a hinge here? Should that be up? Like that? Or should I just like move this bit down a bit? I think I'll move it down a bit because it's less intrusive. So I'll move that like there. Yeah, I think that'll work. Can move this one up a little bit, just like nudge everything into position. Hmm. Don't know if I'm that. No, don't know. I don't know. we do that, and then we need let's go append. Actually, just duplicate this. We have a rivet here. Should I use this rivet? Let's go use. This isn't my rivet. It's someone else's rivet, but it works. Okay, mesh from geometry. Mesh from brush. Whoa. I would just drag and drop this onto the surface, but then it wouldn't really be parallel with the other side. Oh yeah, I should really get back to work. I look now. All right, we'll work together. But to be honest, I might just stream for another 30 minutes. I do have to stick to a schedule. And I am gonna stream again in the morning. So yeah, I don't know if I'll stream again at night. It is a bit much, even though it's always fun once I start streaming. But man, it is kind of hard to get into streaming when it's so late. I just want to chill. Gotta have that downtime. Downtime is essential. But yeah, happy working man. Mirror this. Move this on a bit more. I feel like I'm squishing his head a bit too much. Not enough room to think. Looks a bit like Frankenstein now. Like the bolt through the head. I might actually cover the bolt a little bit with the cheek plate like that. Give it a bit more protection, and also it looks a little bit better that way, I think. So I feel like where is the center? Here it is. Okay. So I want it to be able to move at least that far. So that means we need to move the jaw forward a little bit, like the plate down here. The neck plate attached to the jaw. Otherwise it's gonna clip in to his neck, and that's not gonna be great. Okay. Now we can rotate it back. Perfect. You know, I don't know why I don't know why I'm doing this. Man, I forgot I'm an armor smith. I can just like turn this into an articulated. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why didn't I just think of like adding an articulated piece to this jaw? Why did I have to make it like a solid piece? I can just like add a few lanes and oh my god, I don't have to have this giant piece sticking out here. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Let's go undo all of that. Okay, so we can actually keep this piece here really close to the neck. We don't have to have it hanging out uh, like a total derp. And if we just articulate it, and then we attach this end to the top piece, it'll work just fine. Wow. Why didn't I think of that before? Like, it's so obvious. Like, that's basically how a courgette works anyway. Just articulate it. That said, you know, we might not even need this piece either. We should, hold on. We should be able to connect this bottom piece to the bevel, the gorget underneath. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to be able to do that and then also open his jaw. Do we do I think we might be able to put in a compression articulation here on the underside of the jaw. So like your jaw, right? If you open your jaw, it kind of operates like the inside of your elbow, right? So there, in theory, you should be able to put compression articulation there, and have it work. So basically, like what we have here on the elbows, like this should work for the jaw as well. So if we just pretend that this bit here is the bottom half of the courgette, we can have the top part here be the bottom part of his jaw. So that means we can get rid of all this stupid nonsense that I put in, and actually have it connected seamlessly with this bit here, and have much greater protection, and also look better too. It wouldn't make his neck look as fat. So yeah, we'll do that. Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do all of this tomorrow. I'm gonna do all of this tomorrow. I'm glad I made some progress here. I'm really glad that I came to the realization that I can just like put compression articulation underneath the jaw here, and it should work in theory. So yeah, we have a goal for tomorrow, and we'll do that. We'll fix up for tomorrow. We'll fix up the jaw. We'll do. Wow, that looks so much better too. Holy cow! Look at that! Look at that! That looks so much better. He doesn't have like a massive clump of armor underneath his neck anymore. And that would make it much easier for like once I rig it for his head to move side to side. Uh, like stuff there's just less stuff here, and it's like it's gonna be so much easier. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're just gonna focus on the head, basically. Try to get as much as you can get done there. I want to have a mane I want to give him like a mane of feathers back here. Uh, I think that look pretty good. It'll be like this, but like a lot floofier. So, but like yeah. Okay. Uh, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are. Thanks for showing up for this short 1 hour stream. We'll be back later with more work on this. Bye.